This is the type of fun shit that I love to see. You guys get that tower. Get it. Woo! This is League of Legends. Let's go. This is what I signed up for today. Let's go. They almost got a plate. You guys are so smart. I gotta leave that in the YouTube intro too, because that's too good to leave out. But we are playing some of the new reworked Rell. We are running Glacial, Hex Flash, Biscuit Delivery, Cosmic Insight, Shield Bash, Bone Plating, 1 CDR, and 2 Armor. Now, I made a video going over the Rell rework. That's always a tongue twister for me. And it seemed really good to me, and I was very excited for it. And I do think it's going to be good. However, in the last 24 hours since this patch has come out, Rell's currently rocking a very impressive 40% win rate. So, I don't know if the champion's bad or if there's just too many people that are playing the champion right now and they don't know what they're doing. But I'm here to hopefully demonstrate how to actually play this champion. Unfortunately, oops. It's not bad. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, we are playing up against an Ezreal who does have that jump, which makes things a little bit difficult on me. And I don't think my Q stun is long enough to the point that I can actually lead with Q and then W. But we're gonna limit test a little bit. If any of you guys in the chat have some questions about Rell, feel free to ask. Again, I did make a video going over the changes, so I know what the changes are. I just haven't played it myself yet in an actual game outside of the PvE. I'll go ahead and mount back up here. Having that W up and available as when I'm mounted is always going to be more important than anything else.
I'll finish this fight.
Yeah, you do still move slow. That is for sure an issue that she has. I'm gonna maybe look on the Ezreal here. Oh! This was not bad though, not bad. I actually thought the Q was gonna land, which is why I went for the W, and it was a little awkward that the Q didn't land. I made it work. Yeah, she is still very slow, and you will get punished if you have bad engages. That is going to be her main issue. But you do more damage when you're unmounted in fights. And that part feels good. You know, my Samira got a level 1 kill, but I don't think she recalled and spent her gold, because still just has a longsword. I honestly think we should be able to win fights, though, here. I'm going to look to engage more with Q, I think. That's probably my favorite part about the rework, is it's not... The champion isn't so one-dimensional that you can only go in with W. You can also potentially look to go in with Q. And if you find an angle you like, you could follow that up with W. But you can also do the same thing as before, starting with your W and then Qing backwards. Let's look here. Let's try to spice things up a little bit. They definitely look a little scared of us, right? And I think they should be. I think we're stronger than them. Wait, you know what? I was going to look to play aggressive, but now we have auction coming down. So we'll wait for that. There's no way they know, right? How do they know?
The armor keeps the world out. The lance does the rest.
And just like that. It's so simple. I love the rework. It actually feels so good. Like, it just makes sense.
And I'll split your head open.
I'm gonna see if you can Q flash. I don't actually know if you can. You can. Good to know. If you couldn't, that would have been really freaking awkward.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
But yeah, the rework feels so good. I feel like the kit just doesn't feel as clunky. Like, it makes sense. You get the movement speed, you charge in, you can lunge backward for an AoE stun and follow that up. Once you have your ulti, that also just adds into the mix, just being able to drag people backwards. I love it. The Q speed is going to take some time to get used to, though. It's a little bit slower than before. The E, you have to click on an ally to give them speed too. You don't have to, actually. Hold on, what am I building here? That looks good. You don't have to. It'll automatically use it. So, like, I don't have to click on Smear here. And it'll still give her the speed. But if you're standing next to multiple allies, you do have to click on the person that you exactly want to give it to. Also, I just realized this Ezreal's name is Hentai Hokage.
So loud.
This man has issues. This is looking like another juicy double kill, I'm not gonna lie. I think he has that one secured, so I'm just gonna stay on this guy. Oh. Never mind, he's actually just out of there. We still secured the one, though. I'm happy with that. Can roam a little bit here. It's times like this where I get really greedy and I look mid and I see that big chunky Gragas and I really want to just roam there and try to kill him. That should proc Glacial. I'm actually going to save my E here for when I have my W again for the extra movement speed. Stun here. Ward over the wall. He has no flash this time around. And this should also be a dive. You know what? I should have recognized that I was going to die there. Ooh, okay, this was not good. Two things. One, I should have recognized that I was going to die. And then instead of running away, I should have just stayed in the fight. I could have landed a Q, which would have helped with that. Also, though, I did not realize the Ezreal had exhaust, which also made things quite awkward. So really good start to that fight. Really bad execution on the way out. Ignite Q, yeah, I could have done those. I do good damage. Any help here? I could have played that so much better. I tried to get aggro on the Leona there. Okay. Not great. Here. Tabby seems fine. Merc Treads also seems fine, though. We'll get Merc Treads this time. They have a good amount of CC. Warwick, Poppy, Gragas, Leona. Honestly, I've had some good plays, I've had some bad plays, but considering that this is my first time, I'm not too upset with it. I think we're only going to continue to learn more and more.
Forgiveness? Never.
Even though he's in the area, I still want to look here. Now I just gotta stay in the fight, wait for my cooldowns to come back up. Let's go. Saving your E is actually really, really important. You can't just use it whenever for movement speed, because you need to save it for when your W is available. Especially, I'm noticing, like, we can actually win this. And I tank it too, that's huge. We should still win this. Let's go. Yeah, saving your E for when the second part of your W is up. So, like, right now, I would wait for my E, then use it, use both of those at the same time, and now I can get on top of people, throw them backwards, and re-enter the fight that way. Oh, Samira. Man, what are we doing up there? Bit of a throw there. That was a big shutdown too, wasn't it? At least Leona got it though. There's that. Sitting on 500. I'm gonna greed a little bit here. I'm gonna start investing in my next item early, which I wouldn't advise you actually do, but it doesn't hurt as long as next time I base, I have 800 gold. Greedy girl. Yeah, something like that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Man, I thought we were winning bot, which we are, but how do they have so many plates?
The armor keeps the world out. The lance does the rest.
We're a lot stronger. Even though they got our tower, let's not think that we lost lane by any means. Although I almost feel like we just lose this? How did we lose that? I thought maybe Warwick was nearby and that's why they were playing so aggressive. That was strange.
I'd rather break rules than people, but I can make exceptions.
Hydration and posture check. I've actually had nothing but caffeine today and I'm bent over like crazy right now. This is so disrespectful. How are we allowing this? Okay, let's get back in here. Let's get back on track here. Oh my god, I am misplaying this so much right now. This was not a great fight by me. It's okay, we can get it back here. Damn it, I'm too slow with that Q. I'm not familiar enough with how much it's throwing him back, so I wasn't sure where to throw my Q. Oh, I might get one shots here. Okay, I survived a lot longer than I should have there. Man, okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're still learning a lot. I actually feel like I'm playing these fights pretty well. Well, at least I played this portion of the fight pretty well. This one, not so much. Not using my abilities quick enough. And here, it bites me in the ass because I don't have 800 gold. That is tragic. So I just stalled my mythic there.
But mostly, I just fight.
Rell is so fun. Yeah, I'm definitely having a lot of fun so far. But the abilities aren't as clunky as they were before, but still a little bit. Just to the point that I need to get a little bit more familiar with, okay, I'm going to flip them here, and then I can throw my Q there. The little bit of hesitation that there is there for me right now is where Ezreal's getting opportunities to jump away. So if I can clean up that part of my game, I'll be good to go.
I'll twist Noxus until it snaps.
I'm also a little worried about Poppy because she could really... Oh, hello?
The helpless fight, the hardened win.
Okay, there might be a re-engage here. Very nice. Also just taking some time to realize when I'm mounted and when I'm not mounted. This is not going to reach. Sometimes in fights, I'm not quite recognizing which W I'm able to use, which does really change the way you play the champion, obviously, right? One of which you're getting movement speed and you have to get to melee range, one of which you're like lunging from afar. That was not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, what's good, boss? How's it going, my man? Welcome in. I think her speed is the reason why I'm hesitant to play Rell. You just have to pull off good engages. If you're putting yourself in really bad positions, and then you're stuck in the middle of a fight with no backup, yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. But as long as you have your team, you should be fine.
An enemy has been slain.
Everyone who's ever stood in my way is dead or broken.
This guy wants to look for us still, I feel. Did you play Rell much before the rework? Probably one time ever.
Your turret has been destroyed.
She felt so bad to play before.
I'm the only one who can.
That's hilarious. He just happens to jump in right as I go in. I want to keep looking here. Auction does not, though. Okay. I mean, that was a pretty solid combo by me. If he ults me, I might just die here.
Friends just get in the way.
I feel like our team was really slow to follow up here. Do I have follow up now, though?
I work alone.
And right here. Oh, I thought I was surprising them, but they knew all along, apparently. So now I'm unmounted. I am slow, but I'm tankier now. And I do more damage with my auto attacks. So as long as I have backup and I'm engaging at an okay time, that's pretty good.
Screw my sigils. Didn't
An
expect
enemy
me to
has
sit.
been slain.
Thanks.
Let's go. It's been about 5 minutes since I've had any kind of misplay. I feel like I'm finally starting to warm up. I'm understanding my kit and using it well.
Black Rose may have done
And
this.
just because I said that, I'm probably going to botch the next play I go for. Also worth noting, we are up in the kill category, but still somehow losing. This puppy is pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Is he just out? If there's a blast cone there, of course he's out. Oh, I found him. Huge.
Have time for this.
Rell feels pretty good. If you mean strong, I'm not sure yet. I can see a world where if you fall behind on this champion, engaging is going to be miserable because you're already so slow that if you're in a losing team fight and your team's behind, it's just going to be really tough.
My mother.
As far as good to play, though, like feels good to play, oh yeah, she feels great. So much better than before.
Team has destroyed.
Okay.
I fight for the lost, but mostly I just fight.
Now, I did play against a Rell earlier today who built Shirelias, and that seemed really interesting to me. Something I want to try, maybe. But I also feel really tanky with this build, and I'm liking it. Let me get this guy. So I'm going to try to get to this side of him to prevent him from going over the wall. And he's able to do it anyways. Oh, I love this champion. This feels so good. I actually feel useful on this champion. Before it was like you have your W and that was it. And if you didn't use your W well, you weren't going to be useful. That fight, I go in with my W, he body slams me, and so I don't get a W off, and I still feel useful. I also don't know how much they changed the cooldowns, but The fact that my abilities are up so frequently
Magic out of my
also feels really good. I don't know if it's always been like that. And I'm going to accidentally take this blue buff here. Oops. Oh, I forgot that it works like that. I accidentally grabbed it there. My bad. Cooldowns are much lower. Yeah, it feels much smoother going in and out of being mounted. Also with all the new support items changes and how like cheap they are,
Forge your heart into something strong.
I feel like I'm getting new items frequently, new components frequently. They're so cheap. I love it. Again, the main concern I see is
The armor keeps the world out. The
being
lance
behind in trying to play this champion. Don't quite have my folding team here, but this guy is just going to commit whenever he sees us. This Gragas is so horny all the time. And that combo just feels so good. Okay, I'm okay zoning, but you're our jungler. Do you mind getting in the pit, buddy? 18 HP, really.
They call it pheromancy. Metal.
Yeah, I don't get this feeling all too often when I play a champion. I'm like, oh, like this feels good. This kind of reminds me of like when Rakan first came out. He just felt good to play.
I survived the academy. My instructors didn't.
Alright, we have Baron. I think it's just time to siege at this point. Which I already have a couple people topside, so I'll just follow them there.
Don't let anyone in. Never let anyone in.
Nobody's contesting anything right now for some reason. Look, Samira is so vulnerable. Please don't go on her. How did my jungler and mid laner die when we have Baron and we're pushing top?
Those academy kids are still out there.
Alright, let's go crazy here.
No, I'll save them.
Samira? Standing in base isn't what I meant when I said let's go crazy. Oh my god. He could not move.
The hardened live.
And I'm already mounted back up again, and that felt good. Can I just kill this guy? And I'm mounted back up again. It's nice that you can E while you're unmounted and you don't feel like you're moving too slow. I love this champion. What a good job they did with this rework.
If I trusted people, I need even more on them.
Yeah, Glacial also feels really, really good. Oh, I kind of missed my E. Thank you there, but it doesn't matter. The ulti feels good too, like... Oh, I love it.
I work alone.
Everything works so well together. We can recall after this. I'll hate that idea. Yeah, let's just not greed. Let's just get out of here.
All this waiting. I just want to fight.
To round out the build, I don't know if I necessarily feel the need for Wardstone. I don't think there's going to be too much of a need for vision at this state of the game. We kind of just run it down. I would go for a Thornmail if we can stay in the game long enough to build that. 3-3-29, feeling real good.
Shut down.
I would love to play with my Samira because she is really fed, but she has other plans right now. I want to see if I could just like 1v1 their Ezreal or something stupid like that. Probably not really realistic. Oh shit, he buffered it. We still kill him here though. We don't kill him. They just put me in a box. Oh, that's so awkward. No. It's a good thing I'm hella tanky.
I'll finish this fight.
I might as well just go back in at this point. How am I still alive? Okay, I still have auction here. Can't really dash on this guy because he has his E. I'm 3-3-33. I would love if I could just end the game now. That's such a sick looking scoreline. But this Poppy is looking juicy, I can't lie. Okay, no, let's focus on 3-3-33. 3-3-33. Okay, maybe not. 4-3-34 doesn't look as good. I gotta be honest. This champion does not die. 4-3-37 just doesn't have the same ring to it, but Rell feels really good. GG.